Hi, my fellow citizens. Let's talk about democracy. Why democracy? Because we need it. And dictatorships are a bad idea. Let me tell you why. So, I'm a psychologist and a psychotherapist, and I have been dealing with people lots of the time. And I've been dealing with children sometimes and observing how human beings develop, how they evolve. Now, the thing is that children, they need a benevolent dictatorship for one portion of their lives. They lack inner structure, they lack understanding of their environment. They are still learning the rules of the game. So they need guidance from the outside. And they don't deal properly when they are very young, obviously, with democracy. We cannot ask them to say something about their destiny when they are not enough mature at the intellectual and the emotional level. Then, when they start becoming adolescents and later adults, of course, they are acquiring inner structure. If they are lucky enough, in a way, they are evolving towards being able to think for themselves, to be creative for themselves, to contribute. And then democracy is the right system for them. It helps promote growth. It helps them know and feel that they have their place, they have their say, they contribute, they are valuable, they are unique as individuals. And as such, their participation is enriching society. Before that, when they are like 5 years old, this is not the way it works. So, progressively, as we become mature adults, democracy becomes the right system. Now, if we are growing in a permanent dictatorship, the permanent dictatorship has a tendency to keep us like children. We have to obey. We have to submit to the structure outside. Others decide for us what is good and what is bad. To be really creative, to be unique, is not something others like. They don't like to be challenged. They want to keep in charge. They want to stay in power. Now, when we think about the world population, when we think about humanity, I would say that leaders who do care for the evolution of mankind or of humanity, leaders who really want to promote happiness in the population, who want all of us to grow to our best potential, as they care for us, they want us, humanity, to mature, to expand, to learn more, to become creative, to structure ourselves so that we can contribute with our own uniqueness as individuals. They don't want us to be cattle that obeys, that is directed. But dictators want. A typical dictator wants everyone to just comply. He wants everyone to just submit to his will, his interests, his view. Many dictators are not able to really respect other people and other people's differences. So when we look around, we see lots of politicians, lots of leaders who are not at all for democracy. They want to keep us minor. We want humanity to be like their children, and children that are severely punished when they do not obey. We also see in the world, indeed, that we have some leaders, billionaires, who seem to own everything, not even elected, and they also want to decide on humanity's destiny according to their interests. Again, they don't want people to be individuals. They want globalism. They want to foresee and to control where we go, what we think, how we feel. This is totally against democracy. This is keeping humanity as reduced humans, as childlike humans that are fearful of the grown-ups. Even when we think about the kinds of democracy we might have, now it's technological possible to have a permanent direct democracy everywhere. So people can say almost all the time how they feel, what they really want. Participative democracy is more controllable because then the elected people will be elected according to who gives the money, who helps them advertise themselves, and who helps them build an image that the public will buy. Again, I would say that in the future, if possible, we would need not just democracy, but direct democracy that will be possible thanks to technology, helping humanity evolve. And that's the idea for now. As usual, if you like, share, subscribe, say something, and I'll be back.